Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We're back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. Today is Mainz away. It's our last game before we go on our winter break. Traditionally, we do this. And we're back with the Bundesliga now. The Europa League group has been concluded. We have made it through, and in a minute I'll show you who we've drawn in the first knockout round. But yeah, Mainz is the game today. Try and end with a win. It's been a bit of an up and down first half of the season. Past couple of games we have won. Hopefully we can win this one, get 3 on the bounce, and go into the winter break with a better run of form, a good run of form. In last episode's double live com, it was a ball draw at home against the Dutch side AZ Alkmaar 0-0. Very, very boring game. We followed that up with a heavy 4-1 defeat to Bayern. Very few shots. And I was very, very disappointed in the team because, yeah, we're underdogs, but we still should have done a lot better than we did. We were extremely poor in this one. And yeah, I had a proper go at them for it because I wasn't happy. 5 games played off screen, and they weren't awful. We did lose some, we won some. This one was a draw. Against Bayer Leverkusen, it was a pretty close game. Like, possession-wise, we were a bit better. They had a few more shots than us. We did well, though. We were 2-0 down, and we managed to get a draw from it, which isn't too bad. But Leverkusen are a good side. We've had some good results against them. We've had some bad results, but this one, a draw, it's fair, and we did well coming from 2-0 down. Malcolm was the real nuisance for Leverkusen, the right winger. He scored a penalty in the 18th minute, which was given to them by VAR. And then just after half an hour, he made it 2-0 with a good goal as well. But we didn't really help ourselves either. We did claw a goal back before half-time, though, as Shabankir scored on the 40th minute to give us a bit of hope. And we did go into half-time just 1 goal behind. The equaliser came on the 74th minute. It was Martin Tarner, who, as I said, hasn't been in great form recently. He's got a few goals here and there, but just hasn't played especially well. But he got the equalising goal here, 2-2 draw. It's alright considering we were 2-0 down. We could have won it another day, but I'll take a draw at this point. Leverkusen are very good. Then we took on Borussia Mönchengladbach in an away game, who are sitting about mid-table. They've had some good seasons in the past. Mönchengladbach, they've been in Europe. This time they're about mid-table, but they were very good against us here. And again, this game, we just weren't very good. 18 shots to 11, more possession for our opponents, and we just couldn't get into it really. We did get a goal again, but we conceded 3. It was a Luchara Tuyens with the 2 goals for Mönchengladbach. First of all, scored in the 15th minute. I don't know if it's Tuyens or Tuyens, I don't know. We had a player called Tuyens. I never knew how to say it, but he scored on the 15th minute. We equalised on 22 minutes. Good to Burkhard with the goal for us. I think he's got 3 or 4 this season. He's not too bad a player. But before half-time, Mönchengladbach did go back in front. And just 5 minutes into the second half, they scored their 3rd goal as Ahmet Tajdelen scored to make it 3-1. We just weren't in this game at all, and the substitutes weren't much better than the forward players. And yeah, we just haven't been in good form. And yeah, this one again, it was a difficult game, but we should have offered a lot more than we did. And then we had our final game in our Europa League group away against Bursaspor in Turkey. We were already through in our group. This just depended on whether or not we win the group. Alkmaar also had a game at home against Anderlecht on the final day. We lost this game 2-1. Bit disappointing. We have been alright in this group. We've lost 2. We've drawn 1 and we won the other 3. So I'm pretty happy with how we've done in the group. We have actually won the group as Alkmaar and Anderlecht fought to a 1-1 draw. So we did actually progress as group winners. Doesn't affect who we're facing around the 16 or 32 though. We'll still get still an open draw. There's no seedings in the knockout round. So finishing 1st or 2nd in the Europa League is irrelevant really. But the 2-1 defeat against Bursaspor. We did go in front though. Simon Coleman with, I think, his first competitive goal. He may have scored in a previous qualifying game. I can't remember. But it's his first goal for a long time. And yeah, good to see him on the score sheet for once. We should have won this game. We had a couple of chances. I think we hit the woodwork 3 or 4 times in this game. It just wasn't to be, and Bursaspor scored twice in the second half to take all 3 points. Still didn't manage to get through the group though. Luis Eduardo Madrigal scored both goals for Bursaspor, scoring just before the hour, and then getting the winning goal for the Turks on 73 minutes. So disappointing to come away in defeat. We could have won it, we just didn't quite get the luck. But yeah, as you can see, 4 times in this game we hit the woodwork. Like, it just wasn't meant to be. But as you can see, we did get through the group as winners. So do you want to find out who we got in the last 32? Well, the news is we're going back to Poland. We faced Zagłębie, or however you say them, in I think it was the playoff or the 3rd qualifier. We're going back to Poland because we've got Lech Poznan in around the 32. Who are, how are they doing in Poland? They're currently in 5th place. and they are the Polish champions. They won the league past couple of seasons, so going to be tougher than Lubin. We did end the run of Camel with a couple of victories against Frankfurt, who are a team that are down in, I think, about 16th. They're in the bottom 3 or bottom 4. It was a 3-1 win, and we almost came away with a clean sheet, but for a late consolation goal for the away team. Much better here. We changed the system as well. We've been with a 4-4-2 with one of the wingers pushed slightly on, so it was a bit of a asymmetric 4-3-3, if you like. It worked really well. We were much better here, and I think the change in the system has definitely helped us. But it was Afonso Sousa breaking the deadlock on just the 11th minute, so a fairly early goal for us, not too bad. And Sousa's got, I think, 9 goals this season. He's been in tremendous form this year. Martin Tarnack did also get on the score sheet as he gave us the second goal just before half an hour, and then made it 3-0 in the second half, 57th minute of the game, 2 for Tarnack. 3-0 up were BFC Dynamo, but like I said, Frankfurt did get a consolation goal. Lucas Toro scored in the 90th minute, the substitute, getting the 1 goal for Frankfurt. A 3-1 win, convincing performance, no clean sheet unfortunately, but a much better, way more improved performance. Very happy with this one. And we kept that formation going into the next game, and we beat Hamburg away from home 4-0. Fantastic one here. Again, great performance. Hamburg did have more of the ball, but too many mistakes. Their goalkeeper was awful. They just made way too many mistakes. It was 1-0 after about 90 seconds, and Kyleman scored his first Bundesliga goal to make it 1-0 nice and early. And then Tarnack took advantage of 2 errors by Hamburg. 32nd minute, it was one or the other. I think it was the goalkeeper got caught with the ball, and Tarnack said thank you very much and scored. That was 2-0. 5 minutes into the second half, as Rarakuli scored his second of the season. A goal from a set piece. There's been a couple of those this season, and Rikuli gets one here. That was 3-0. And then the fourth came in the 75th minute. Martin Tarnack with his second goal of the game. And I believe this one was just a wayward pass by one of the defenders. And Tarnack once again said, thank you, I'll take that. And scored his second of the game. So Tarnack scoring again. Nice to see. He's in double figures now, so that's good to see. And yeah, just a convincing win away against Hamburg here, who I think lost Julian Nagelsmann after this match. I think he got sacked. Or he was in danger of getting sacked at the very least. No, he is still here, but he must be on very thin ice. They're 16th, they're not doing well, and they lost 4-0 at home, so I'm amazed he's still in the job. Speaking of loss of jobs, we are against Mainz today, who are managerless. So we could take advantage of that, because Goncharenko got sacked just a week ago. They've got a caretaker manager at the moment, but sometimes that will mean the players want to play well for a prospective new manager. So the amount of times that we've lost to a managerless side or a team that's having the managerial debut happens a lot. This is what the league table looks like at the moment. We're in 10th. I think the extra Europa League games have taken a bit of a toll on our season, but we're not too far away from where we need to be. Of course, top 6 is going to be the aim again, and we are only 3 points off that, so not overly disappointed. There's still half of the season to go. We're at the halfway point. And hopefully we can do a bit better in the second half. There'll be less distraction with the Europa League. Still in the German Cup as well. Got a lot to play for this year. We've had a lot of injuries. We've had like a good 5 first-team injuries at one point, and with suspensions as well. We did really struggle to put out a strong team sometimes and have some options on the bench. Some of these players are starting to come back though, but we're still missing Janssen for a few weeks. Belskis is out for about another week or so, and Vujicic probably going to miss out today. So this is a bit of a draw fixture usually. There's been 5 draws out of 10. Mainz have won 1, we've won 4, so we haven't got a bad record against them. Just that 1 defeat. They are favourites for the game, Mainz, but not by much. So this was the team that beat Hamburg 4-0. We have got not a great deal of options really. So we've had a few injuries. They're starting to come back. They've got fitness tests and whatnot. Also, the second team is on holiday at the moment as their season, or they haven't got a season, but they're on holiday now for the winter. So this is all we have to choose from really. I think we'll go unchanged. I think we'll leave it and just keep the same 11 and keep the same bench. Because some of these guys on the bench, Biasoli's been a poor signing. He's our record signing, £10 million. And he's not really done much. I think he has 1 assist. And Hodzic as well hasn't been good either as a defensive midfielder. And I mean, he's unhappy because he's concerned about being replaced. He's a new signing. Why would I be replacing a new signing? I don't understand it, but the signings haven't been great this year once again. I think, well, it's going to be just a fight to try and get into Europe again. And let's see what we can do here. Mainz kick-off. Let's see if we can make it 3 wins from 3. Go into that winter break in a good run of form. See if we can creep into the top half. We're coming up to half an hour. And we haven't had a highlight yet. Maradona is playing in midfield for them. But we are 10 minutes away from half time. We've just had here's our first highlight. Ala Hodzic on the ball for Mainz. Nizman to Sanchez. To Romero and now Maradona. Riccioli cuts that out well. And Sousa now to Burkhardt. Come on, let's push forward here. Good long ball. Carmen's going to get on the end of this. Has he got enough to get a finish away? No, but he's going to get a penalty. Soren Storks, the referee, is he going over to watch the video? Yes, he is. Good, it took a while for the camera to pan over there, but looks we should win a penalty. I don't know how this isn't a penalty. I don't even know why it's going to VAR. This is a Stonewall pen. That was a no-brainer. You don't even need to go to VAR for that. If that's the case, he's got to send off Davidovic as well. Is that what he's going to do? No, he's booked him. Just a yellow. Who's taking this penalty? It is Tarnat, who's been booked himself, and it's been saved. Do you know, this is the 11th season of this series. We've saved one penalty in 11 years, 10 and a half years. I don't know how many we've had saved, but that's another one. Oh, God, Adam's through here. Just got the keeper to beat. Is that a... Oh, God. I thought someone had been fouled then. Stakura made a great save. He took that penalty very quickly, I will say. Let's try and get this goal before half-time here. There's 5 minutes left. Vimola. That's good. Again, we can't win the headers in their box, in their 6-yard box. And Davidovic is free again here. Should he have been sent off? I don't know, but that's a good block. Do it again. Oh, we still haven't cleared it. Come on, get rid of this danger. Header away by Riccioli, but again, we just can't clear it. Here we go, counter. Kier. That's a ball for Tarnat. Come on, you've got options to choose from. One of them's the goal. That's 11 for Tarnat. Gets the goal. Makes up for the missed penalty. It is 1-0 though. We get the goal. A great floating ball by Shaban Kier. Tarnat, great first touch with the right foot as well. And past the keeper. Far post finish. Nice. That's half time. We have the 1-0 leads. A saved penalty though. But we did score a couple of minutes later. Not a bad first half. And I say don't get complacent though, because we can do better. We need to make sure that we don't let Mainz in the game. But we're doing alright. I'm not going to change anything. We're okay. Second half. Come on, get a second goal. That can be all important. We haven't thrown away a lot this season. If we lead, usually we win. Early substitution as well by Mainz. Brimmer's on. We need that second goal. We haven't had a lot of shots in this game. I'm going to go balanced. Just try and make sure we're doing our job defensively. Horvath's through though. Good save, Stakura. No, we need to go positive. We need more shots. We're not having enough shots. Oh, Brummer's scored. He was completely open and he's offside. Yeah, he was just running offside. Here we go. Horvath's making a run. Can someone please close him down? God, he's gone for goal. Okay, I'm going to make a change. Carmen's coming off. We're just going to get an extra man in midfield. It's going to be Yusuf Sal. Just a central midfielder on support. Try and control that midfield game because they are dominating the midfield at the moment. Not having much possession, but they've had 9 shots to our 6. Corner ball. Sal's on this. And the goalkeeper has come out for it and made the save. Here we go. Arna. That's a good ball for Kier. Oh, Kier was close. Hit the outside of the goal though. Right. Second change. Sousa's very tired. So we're going to go straight swap. Oh, I haven't got Haag on. Instead then, just bring on Hodzic. Anchorman. This is a tight game, but we look like we're going to get 3 points. There are just a few minutes left. There's not been a great deal of highlights in this game, but it looks like we're going to get the win. There is not long left to go. I'm just waiting for that whistle now. Please don't score. Okay, well saved by Stakura. Let's just make a change just to run down the clock. Yannick for Kuchin. Might not even get to make that change. Just wait for Stakura to kick this out. There we go, full time. It's a 1-0 win. Yeah, 3 wins from 3. We missed a penalty. He scored not long after. And the defending was mostly good. It was good. Solid. It's a clean sheet as well. Yeah, no, that was a good win. Happy with that. And hopefully that will push us up the table a little bit. That result sees us shoot right up the table. I wonder where that's put us. We're 7th place. So we have really gone up the table. We were the late kickoff, so everyone else has played their match. So that's good. That's a really, really good result. We've jumped like 3 or 4 places there. That's tremendous stuff. Really, really good result. So hopefully we can stay there. So we've got a winter break coming up now. We'll come back. I don't know if we'll do Hanover or if we'll go a bit further on. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do there. I guess it depends on how busy I am in the transfer window. We've got a big squad, so I'm going to have to sell to buy. Especially if I want to put together a Europa League squad. So I doubt there'll be a lot of first team signings. I'll definitely look at bringing some youth in because I think we do need some some decent fringe players in some places. I think especially like central defence. I think right back is another area as well. So I think we'll just try and bring in some youth in the transfer window, and maybe some first team players if someone leaves. But like I said, we're going to bring in first team players if we're going to have to sell to buy. I don't know when we'll come back, but I definitely want to do both legs against Lech Poznan. So that's going to be a double live con with any goals from Augsburg in between. So I might try and get to Hertha Berlin. Maybe that hopefully won't be too long with 3 matches off camera and any transfers. We'll do Hertha. We'll do both Schalke games off camera, including the German Cup, and we'll come back for the double against Poznan in the Europa League. But for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I'll see you next time. We'll be back from the winter break. Maybe some new signings for the youth team. I doubt there'll be first team signings, like I said. And we'll do one of those Bundesliga games, but I don't know which one. Depends how far I get. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.